Kevin James.
I've never seen.
Does that nigga still live in Queens? I don't think so.
He's still the king, bro. If you ever have some time, because they.
Kyle Kuzma just got dunked on. Nice.
I think Kevin James just blends in with the rest of the people at the Garden.
He does.
They can't find him.
Kevin James looks like
fucking Paul Blart.
There's so many fat white guys here. I don't understand.
He is your average Jets fan that you just happen to see in the mezzanine.
Yeah, wearing a dirty Mets hat.
Yep. Dirty Mets hat.
Bro. I'm telling you, he's Tommy from Staten Island.
They told the fan cam up to find Kevin James, and he was just like,
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. I walk like a champion.
It is what it is, man. Like it's always just because I told people that I was being on this podcast, right? And I got a DM some guy being like, "Oh, isn't one of those guys like a Knicks fan?" And I was like, "Yes." And it's like we're not fucking enemies, bro. Like, like
it's never
contrary to popular belief.
Yeah, like
every Knicks fan apparently hates the Mavericks.
Because I know all of my sensible Knicks fans are listening. There are some sensible
all six of them.
Yeah, right.
just like there's only 13 Nets fans.
Right.
yeah,
right. Right. I see niggas clown me for being a sensible Knicks fan. Niggas be like, "Oh, we win the tree." I'm like, relax. Niggas be like, "Oh, this nigga, you not a fucking Knicks fan. Fuck out of here." Going crazy.
It's like, hey man, it's fine. I mean, like, again, this offseason is gonna be a crossroads.
Can't wait. It's gonna be interesting.
Being in this position right now where it's like
he's gonna get $100 million one of these ways, bro.
Yeah, he is, bro. He deserves it, bro. But
yeah.
the 7-8 seed, like the whole play-in tournament, bro. Like, I understand like Luka like being mad about that.
But
I understand to a point Cuban being like, "Oh, like I'm gonna back up my guy," blah blah. But Cuban did vote on that, and said, "Yes, this works."
Yo, Ruben. So it's crazy because we was actually talking about this last week, right? I had a week to sit on this shit, bruh. It might be better, and the league already said that they're gonna do it years going forward, right?
Yeah.
This might be better for the league, yo. Because
I just think it still needs to be 1.5 games.
Hold on. So it's like, yo, we always talk about March Madness and how fire March Madness is and how the concept of March Madness cannot be replicated at NBA. Why? Because it's a 7-game series. Okay,
it's
fine.
a 1 game,
Right. So with the play-in tournament, you got teams, and it's crazy because I feel like it's gonna impact the West more than it will the East.
Of course.
There's a potential fact that Golden State could play the Lakers in a play-in game. And we mentioned this last week. Yeah. And the one game, bro. One game. Steph Curry got to go back to the Davidson days and just go crazy.
Listen, they're lucky the Magic isn't in the play-in because they would have took that first game.
Well, there it is.
He's gotta go for 65, bro, and that would be a fun fucking game if that happens, bro. Because
and everybody's tuned in. Ratings, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Ratings.
That's what
ratings.
It is, man.
The best part is he'll go for 65
That's
and
it.
still lose.
That's why, think about it, bro. That's why baseball expanded who gets in.
The fucking one game wild card, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's like, low key, shit. It has an impact. You gotta think about it like that. So I definitely I gotta kind of recant on what I said last week because I was thinking about it. I was like, low key, shit kind of makes sense.
I like the play-in. I don't like certain parts of it. I like how they did the play-in last year with them being within a certain amount of games.
I think they need to be within a certain amount of games.
Yeah, I think it was a game and a half that then you're in the play-in. I like that. I also don't like how the 7 seeds in it. That's a little, I guess, try and get 4 is an even number, I guess.
I agree with you there. I think it should just be the 8.
Yeah, the 8 and the people who are close to
the 9 and the 10 should play, and then the winner of that plays the 8.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, get a better
record.
Whoever
wins that, Whoever wins that.
I think the 7. I think the 7 being a part of it isn't.
Bro,
but I think it's easier to say that in the East. Just be like, fuck it, get a better record because it's never that close.
Right. I mean, well,
so that's my thing. But also, a game and a half, I feel like is a good marker.
But it's like the constant thing has always been like, all right, we should just do top 16 teams. Right.
Yes.
Those first 11 seeds, those 11 seeds, it's coming from the West. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get,
whoa.
Well, maybe not this year.
Come on. I mean, we 21 games over 500. Come on, bro.
bro.
We
Okay.
got the third best record in the East right now,
Bro,
in the league right now.
All right, sorry. Let me rephrase. Not those
So
top.
you're saying
Let me
not
say
11.
Top
15.
11 and the Brooklyn Nets.
Sorry. Not the top 11. Not the top 11 is coming from the West. Like 11 seeds
Out
are
of
coming
the 16.
from of the 16.
Oh no, yeah,
Yes,
obviously.
That's
yes,
what.
yes.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, bro, like you just trying to create like some type of what's the word? Some type
Disparity.
of exactly. You know
Parity.
what I'm saying?
Not
Something
parity.
something to keep people interested because it's like it brings a different element to basketball. This is why for the most part,
I
like
get that.
I'm in favor of some rule changes, not like drastic ones, but like
to get
I
like
think
the casuals in.
yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? You try to adapt the game. Listen, the NBA, they're ahead of it, bro. Like, they're so much ahead of it than other sports. It's like, yo, baseball's trying to catch up. Basketball already got the Masters. They're trying to do more to get more people in.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. I just think it's because if you go to the best whatever records, right? The league will be taking out, let's say, I think the league would much rather have a, let's say, 500 Knicks team in the playoffs than a 17 games over 500 Jazz team.
Or some, yeah.
Because of
Perfect.
just
Yeah.
how much money
That's-
will be coming in because it's the Knicks, right? We put the Knicks on ABC
And in the
or ESPN.
playoffs.
Exactly, in the playoffs, right? So
I
if
see
you
that.
lose the Knicks, that's a huge market.
And I mean, if you think about it like this, it's like, yo, right now, I don't know how much people are letting into the Sun Stadium, right? But they're probably selling out every game because they're so good, right? But when these niggas suck, nobody's going to watch the Suns play. I don't care if you got Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, or Chris Paul, bro. No one's going. Bro,
that's not fair, though.
No, wait,
that's
hold
pretty
on.
fair.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
Hold on. When the Knicks is playing, fucking, even think about before the pandemic happened last season. After Marcus Morris got traded, we got fucking Julius Randle as our main attraction and rookie RJ Barrett. Sold out. It don't matter.
Well, yeah.
And that's why
I think that's
and
why
the-
the Knicks and the Lakers are the only exception to the rule.
Who's
because
Harry's favorite Nick? Ron Baker.
why? Out of Wichita State, Ron
Because
Baker?
we would go to the Knicks games and she was like, "Why is this white boy here? He doesn't look like he should be here." She literally
love that.
literally she'd be like, "Who is that?"
And then a year later, he
Same-
wasn't there.
Bro, same thing with when
Shout
she
out-
saw
shout out-
Frank, she was like, "Who is this child?"
Frank
and why
Nicolino? Frank
Yeah,
Nicolino?
Frankie
Frank?
Smokes.
Oh.
She's like,
I
"Who is
can't-
this
yeah.
child and why is he on the court?"
Shout out Lindsey
Bro,
Fields, man.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to go to a game in the Garden eventually, dude.
Yo, come through,
Bro,
Come through.
I'm about to-
Come through to New York,
I'm
bro. I
about
said
to-
I'll show you a good time. You got your headphones
I'm saying,
in. I'll
bro,
show you a good time, bro.
I'll tell you, Ruben,
Okay, bro.
I got season tickets to the Nets. You come through, you be my special
Do you
guest.
really?
I do. I split it with
Do you fucking really, bro?
my dad and my two cousins.
Damn, you
Yep.
got money like that? Damn, okay.
Hey, I split it and I pay the least, so I only get like 6 games a year.
see, that's what my mom, my parents, and my uncle and my aunt, they split season tickets, so we just do that.
Telling
That's what
you,
I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
Yeah, if you
like,
want to come to New York City, like actual the city, Manhattan.
the city,
Yes.
Manhattan.
Yes.
See, that's bullshit. Because if you,
Hey,
we can,
hey.
time out. Because we can go to
Ruben,
Barclays and we just take the subway literally a few stops.
Let me tell
Come
you,
on.
right? Yo, I swear to God, yo, we go to Knicks Mavs, we go to Knicks whoever you want to see, bro.
Hey, bro,
I'll pay for the
I-
tickets.
hey.
All you gotta do is just buy me a glizzy dog and we good. That's it. That's all I need.
Hey, yo.
A blizzard, a blizzard.
Not a blizzard.
Hey, bro. Hey,
A glizzy and a milkshake. Hell yeah.
Hey, so I've
yeah.
played the both Spider-Man games on the PS5, bro.
Yes,
like,
sir.
I know New York, but back of my hand now. Bro.
Oh, word.
perfect.
All right, bet. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
see, that's me, but GTA
No, no,
in
no,
LA.
no.
Of course.
Nah, but nah,
That's you
man.
with the Long Island train simulator.
Facts.
That's how I know all the places in Long Island.
Right. There you
I
go.
didn't know
Train sim, bro.
Ronkonkoma until about maybe 5 months ago.
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro, man, like I don't know, dude. Like this season in the NBA, like I know that everybody was saying like last season is the asterisk season. This season should be the asterisk season because
Ooh,
I have
that's a take.
injuries, dealing with COVID,
Rush schedule.
like rush schedule. Like the Mavs had like 8 back-to-backs, like in our second half.
And Kristaps don't even play back to backs.
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
How are we supposed to win these games?
Yeah.
Damn, he on that
Chris
Kemba
Paul
Walker
plays
type
some
time?
games, right?
That's crazy.
It's like we're not the fucking Nets where we can throw out maybe 2 All-Stars, every fucking.
Hey man, look. Hey, I got one I got one All-Star taking PTO and another All-Star that's hurt
Fasting?
every other game.
Fasting?
No, the one
That's
taking
what Pinky
PTO
does.
is the one fasting.
Hey, so finding out that Kyrie was Muslim was cool as shit, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking it's Ramadan. That's cool as fuck. Like,
You should see what our picture this week would be.
Yeah,
my
too
God.
bad it's not getting released to the public.
Yeah.
I was like finding out like Kyrie Irving to me is like Kyrie Irving is probably one of my favorite players of all time.
Really?
Just because
the personality.
Yeah, just because of personality, bro. Like, yes, he's a great fucking ball player. Like, he fucking tears defenses up into shreds. But like, the personality on him, where it's like, he stands for this. He like means it every fucking step of the way. Like, fuck yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's cool shit, bro. Like,
it's honestly like, it's almost Dennis Rodman-esque in the this is me. This is what you're gonna get. Yeah. He's like, being a basketball player is great, but that's not going to compromise. That's not going to stop me from being me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's dope. Like, you got to respect it.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, man, like, I'm saying, like, if he'd probably be, like, in my top, like, 10 all time. Just because of, like, the way he carries himself. Like,
yo, that's tough. Go, yeah,
you'd get in a lot of arguments in Nets Twitter.
I'm listening.
No, he wouldn't get a lot of arguments in Nets Twitter. He'd get a lot of arguments everywhere else outside of Nets Twitter. Because Nets Twitter bangs. Nets Twitter bangs out there.
I mean, you told me before you used to have to defend him.
And I saw that thing you retweeted, JT, about
the Richard Jefferson interview.
Yeah, bro, that was cool shit. I was like, yeah, bro, that's awesome, dude. I would love if in the future, like, my son is like, oh shit, like talking to old man Luca, being like, oh yeah, bro, I fucking watched you play like so and so. Like, I've been wanting to play for the Mavs since I was like 3, bro. Like, I'm like, yeah, bro.
Shit, by the time your son get older, bro, Luka's gonna be in his prime. Like, he's gonna be like,
prime.
Yeah, he's gonna be
there,
growing
bro.
up.
By the time, Luka's 20 right now, right? 21?
22.
All right,
So,
22.
yeah, when your son is conscious enough to fully experience basketball, Luka's gonna be in his full prime.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
He's gonna be an established player in the league. They're gonna be like, oh, this nigga won the MVP too many times. We can't give it to him no more. Like, he's gonna be at that point.
White
in his
LeBron.
Career. Right.
I'm saying my kid's gonna be like my kid. Because of my kid will probably, because I started liking basketball when I was like 6.
Okay.
My dad didn't really fuck with basketball. It was one of my cousins that got me into it. But like,
valid.
He'll probably be like 5 or 6. He probably gets into it when he really gets into it. So Luke could be like 27, 26, 27. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, it's time for him to really experience basketball, for the first time, and like be really fucking mad when they lose,
Yeah, buddy.
Be astronomically mad, because like at that point, like, even now, like, I've been a fan of the Mavs forever, and I know when they lose, it sucks ass, but like, I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna fucking put on some music and just like chill out, like, and go to sleep, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be fucking bad.
And just hope they do better the next game.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
No, that's literally how it is.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to wear every Nets loss on my sleeve. Like, it literally ruined my entire day up until the next time they played. Now it's like, all right, the Nets lose. All right, I'm pissed about it. I probably tweet about it for like maybe half hour after the game. Then I'm like, all right,
bro,
I'm on Xbox. Where we landing?
It's like, nah, just kidding.
Oh, I gotta get the show.
Yeah.
It's like when you grow up, you just become more accustomed to disappointment.
It's like you understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, bro, plus when it's like an 82 game season, or like even me watching the Yankees, yo, that's literally how it used to be, bro. You know what I'm saying? You watch 162 games, fucking Yankees lost one, you fucking mad as shit. It's like, bro, like, yo,
They back tomorrow.
literally.
Yeah,
162 games, bro. It's like, yo, you win 40, you gonna lose 40, and then that last however much, you know what I'm saying, you gotta fucking figure it out.
Last like 80 or whatever. Yeah, last 80, it's like, okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'm saying exactly. That's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
But the Texas Rangers are bad. So I don't know.
Y'all gonna
Hey,
lose.
shout out.
Y'all
Thank you for Odor, though.
Yeah.
We're doing right by him. He's
Right.
out here.
Listen, yo, Ruben, crazy enough, son, with Odor, bro. I told John this probably like last week. Yo, fucking yes, which is like the Yankees Entertainment Network. That's right, all right, but yo, so they fucking did a promo with fucking Odor, and yo, they was like, yeah, he's tough. Showed him fucking punching Jose Bautista in the face.
Shit.
Yeah, they did, bro. I said, oh, yo, niggas giving it up. Hell yeah, son.
I feel like that's all anybody ever knows.
I think
for.
Darren O'Day said that the other day.
Wow.
He goes, "Oh yeah, Odor's the tough guy. I mean, he punched someone in the face during a game."
Right.
I need the Yankees to get rid of their fucking shaving policy, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
You've been
We've
saying
been
that.
talking about that.
We've been saying that forever.
bro.
I
Being old
hate
school
it, dude.
is
Why the fuck y'all do that? Why the fuck did they
Because
bro?
racism.
Is it?
It's keeping
Yeah,
keeping
old school
everything
shit.
pure.
Oh my god.
The unwritten rules of baseball.
Why do you think we still only have 2 jerseys?
For real, dude. Yeah. The triple.
I never
triple
thought about that. Yeah.
yeah.
triple
You know,
digits, bro.
one of the things like with Odor, I'm glad that he's here because he's like he aggressively celebrates, and I love that shit. And he's just like, I want more people
Bro,
on the Yankees. Like
he's-
every team needs at least one person who just
Hey.
has that swag with them,
He's-
where it's like,
he's-
fuck you,
yeah.
I hit a home run. Like
He's such an asshole, dude. Like what? Like you'll hate him if he's on your team. Like
Yeah.
but I don't because I'm just like, hey, bro, like good for you, bro. Like go somewhere. Like I think what he needed was like a change of scenery. Like,
Yeah.
I think being in that fucking barnyard in Arlington, I like the stadium, but like just like the memes of it, it's just like it's
And like George Bush.
It's terrible. But just like it's like I think he needed to change the pace. I'm happy for him. I hope that the Yankees do okay this year. Like again, going back to when I was little, like in the '90s, bro, like the Rangers would make the playoffs. The Rangers made the playoffs 3 years in the '90s, and every year the first opponent they saw was the fucking Yankees. And every year,
damn, they didn't tell us that part of the story.
And every year the Yankees would go to the fucking World Series. So I'd be like, "Fuck you guys!" Like,
right.
And also like I think like as you get older, like when you're like a fan of sports, it's like okay, like you can let go. Like yeah, on Twitter everybody's like, oh yeah, fuck the Miami Heat. It's like, bro, I have no beef. I haven't cared about the Miami Heat since 2011. Like I have not given a single shit about them, bro. Like,
and I like Jimmy Butler. I like the Heat. I like Pat Riley. I like Jimmy Butler. I like
2011 is OD. These niggas was literally just in the finals last season. Asterisk season, but okay, still.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I know, but it's like, it's like I don't care about the Heat anymore, bro. Like, literally, no one from that except for Haslam, who's like, fucking 45, bro.
Player coach. He's Jackie Moon to the shits at this point.
Yeah, bro. It's like okay, cool. Like, cool. You may be getting like maybe a game or two, in the season, but whatever, bro. Like. I don't care like about like the team anymore. Like at this point in my life, like I watch sports to enjoy them. Like I don't watch sports to get mad. There's no point in getting mad at things that I can't control.
I think that's a big problem with like I guess like this. Well, I've seen in like the social media spheres and like you've seen this with NBA Twitter. It's like there's a lot of people that are just watching these games to be angry, right? So you're watching like let's say the Blazers, right? Just to see if Dame has a bad game. You're like, oh, see, Dame had a bad game, right? Or you're watching the Warriors to see, oh, Steph couldn't pull through. And it's like there's no like how do you enjoy a sport when you're only watching it to try and like, all right, is my narrative going to be pushed this game or is it going to be pushed next game?
Yeah.
Like I just don't get that.
Which is why like on Twitter, like for me on Twitter, it's like especially this season because we have expectations this season actually.
Right. Yes.
Whereas before it was more just me just like tweeting and just being stupid. But like this year it's been like, hey, like it's okay if we lose. I'm not mad. It's okay if you're mad. Like whatever, bro. Like I have a way big I have a job I gotta worry about. I have a child to play, like I have a wedding to worry about. Like I have way bigger things in my head. If the biggest thing in your life is the Mavs at the moment, that's fine, bro. Just don't come at me and be like, fuck you, you're not a real fan. It's like, bro, like I don't have to prove to you that like I was in the 90s when they sucked ass, I don't gotta prove any of this to you. Like
I was there before Dirk won MVP type shit.
It's okay, bro. Like, it's okay, dude. Like it's totally fine like to be mad. Like just don't put your frustration on me. Or even like on like the reporters, because I'm sure as John has seen, like Brad Townsend gets fucking like beat up every game. Or
he
like
seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, or like the Mavs social media people, like they're doing a job. Like this is a job to them. This is like me where I'm posting like because on my profile I can say like fuck, I can cuss, I can do whatever the fuck I want to. On a social media account, they have to, they have to be like positive about things. Like so we do like. And I know those people that work like in that sphere with the Mavs now. And so I'm just like, hey, like, don't be fucking mean to them, bro. Like, like they're doing a job. Like, and I'll tweet at them like, hey, like admin, like whoever, like, I'm sorry that like you tweeted this. Like, I know you had to because it's a job, but like, I'm so sorry when you get like ratioed by this because it's gonna happen no matter what.
It's like we lose by 30. These guys can't keep mentioning about how bad we played. They have to talk about, Dwight Powell got in and had 8 rebounds today in 15 minutes. Like things like that, where it's because, like you said, like it's their job and it's bringing everyone back to reality where it's like, that's why I like what you do, like what JT always trolls you on. They said, what'd you like, what you didn't like? Because you have to take the good and the bad. But to do that, you need to be like grown and understand enough that this isn't the end all be all, and also understand basketball enough to like JT said, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. You got to understand, take what you can from each game, and then also, like you said, with the expectations we had coming into the season, I was out here explaining to people why we should be a top 5 seed in the West. Right. And then, the season went how it went. And I still say we're a top 5 seed in the West.
But the thing is that, like, yo, it also forces people to be objective, yo. And that's, like, the most difficult thing for a sports fan. If you actually tell niggas, like, yo, break down what your favorite moment, like, going off of, like, what JT said about, like, what you do, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, if you make niggas think about, like, all right, like, what did you like about this win? Obviously, most niggas gonna be like, all right, well, we won the game.
We won, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But, like, yo, it's so easy and so cheap being a fan of a good team, because when you're a fan of a good team, you never really able to point out the bad, bro, which is why, like, sometimes as Yankee fans, we're spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Because when we start to lose, we be like, it kind of exposes all the shit that's been, happening for a long time. We can't hit for contact. We don't move the runners across. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all I'm saying in terms of that is, like, yo, real life, niggas gotta just actually, like, watch the games and be more than a fan. Be like, don't just be happy when niggas win. You gotta be able to realize, like, all right, we won, but we shouldn't have won. That's a real.
Those ugly wins. Those wins where it's like,
some people don't even look at it like that. Some people not even looking at the game like, oh, like like
casuals.
we won. Yeah, casuals.
Well, that's the thing, because people aren't looking at. There's the game where you watch the screen. It's like, all right, that team got more balls in the basket than the other team, right? But you're not breaking down like, okay, so why did that team get it? So like, all right, so like, let's say
we had 20 turnovers today.
Exactly, right? So they went to a 2-3 midway through the third quarter, and that's why our team struggled. Or, all right, they put a box and one on Luka, right? And that's why Luka was turning the ball over, because they were just throwing a different look at him, right? But like you said, the casuals are just like, oh no, screw this team sucks, blah blah blah.
Fire Rick Carlisle.
Cuban needs to sell the team.
Fire Rick Carlisle.
Not even, and not to quote out of the box, but the wise people once said, "So long, farewell to you, my friend."
That dude didn't age.
Bro.
His daughter was on TikTok.
First and foremost, did you see the TikTok of them doing a remake for that? For the out of the
like
box
with him currently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It really warmed my heartstrings. And shout out to all of y'all, if y'all have seen Out of the Box, because that's one of my favorite childhood TV shows. And, this was a great episode.
This was a fantastic episode. This was a great time. Yeah. Recorded a little bit later this week. Episode coming out a little bit later this week, but it's all good. Well worth it. Ruben, a.k.a. at Red and Mavericks, thank you for coming on once again. You're really on this pod pretty much. Like the same thing, like Matt got integrated. We're like, yeah, Matt's a part of the podcast. Like, it fully happens, Thank you again. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're going to continue to be a part of us moving forward. It's going to happen.
Just whenever y'all need me.
Yeah, guys, definitely check out his podcast, Hoops and Hefeweizens, from a Mavs people. Y'all probably, I can't even talk, I don't know other Mavs people, so y'all gonna hear about this from him. So definitely make sure to check out his podcast is Squish on it like full time now?
He's supposed to be, but man, his work,
hospital life
sometimes, but it gets in the way sometimes, but we try. But it's Squish and
Don.
Don Denham.
Yeah, anything else you want to plug or talk about?
Nothing, man. Just thank you guys for having me on. This shit's always, I'm telling you, man, I know people might listen to this, might be mad at me if they come from our circle of the world, but this is probably my favorite podcast to come on. So, besides my own, it's, you guys are funny as hell, bro. Like, and the editing, shout out to Matt,
No. Shout out to John. Respectfully, I love Matt. I love Matt.
Matt has a sounding beautiful and makes the editing easier.
Matt great sounding, but man.
I give credit where credit is due, because editing is not an easy job.
Yes, and shout out John, real life, for editing, bro.
And JT just requested me on Instagram. I'm gonna decline it right now.
For the record,
if you want his @ name, it's
for the record, Ruben.
Don't fuck.
Came at me first. he requested me first. Yeah. I was just following suit.
Man, y'all are fucking amazing, man.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Owe it to you, bro.
The next time you're gonna be on, Mark Cuban's gonna be on with you.
We'll see.
That would be some shit. But that is it for us this week. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We are at Saratobi Sports on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I got a bunch of TikToks to post from previous episodes, so definitely look out for that. And on our YouTube channel, go subscribe to that Saratobi Sports Podcast. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Offended Narwhal, especially my Mavs Twitter people. I don't tweet often, but when I'm watching these games, them tweets be bangers. All right, guys?
Yeah.
Barely.
Big facts. You already know the vibes. Yo, Worldwide West in the building, because everywhere I go, I leave a worldwide mess. You can find me on Instagram, Worldwide West _11.
You have the hen dog like Shannon.
Yo, and that nigga's a bad example. Nah, but real life, man. Just make sure y'all stay safe. All my Ramadan people, stay up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No,
Ramadan.
Happy Ramadan.
Nah, deadass. It's just crazy. Damn, yeah. But Black Lives Matter, as always, and yeah, be safe, y'all.
Oh, that was a lot right there.
It's just because he had to take more pauses than normal.
No, I got you.
It's been a long week.
Reasons. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, you can follow me on the Twitters, J_Thomas_24. I be tweeting about the Nets. Apparently, I be tweeting about the Knicks. I guess.
Shout out Jerry Ferrara.
Shout out Jerry Ferrara. Shout out Turtle. Shout out all the Knicks fans that made an account.
Yeah, Proc.
Magically in
to
2019. Which is the most annoying thing about Twitter. But yeah. And just about, drink water and be nice to people.
What about
There
the
you go.
bartenders in service?
Yep. Nah.
What about the nematodes?
Nematodes are people too. And women belong in sports. And that's what I'm going to end with that.
Listen, if for you guys who actually make it to the end of the podcast.
Shout out Maria Taylor.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I bangs with her too. All right.
Yeah, it is.
For you guys who actually make it to the end of the podcast, I appreciate you because usually there's always just some shit that happens. So we will catch y'all next week.
I got ice in my veins. Walk like a champion. I'm so cold-blooded, I fear nobody. Ain't no letting down, I won't let you down. 'Cause I got ice in my veins. I talk like a champion. I'm so